Yo, what's going on, Dynasty and DML Network? It's your boy Tazzarelli of those DML Saints. And with me, as always, is my big bro, MoeB. I'm down there in the MIA and those Dolphins. What's going on, big bro?
What's going on, Dynasty? Glad to see y'all. Glad to be with y'all again this evening. We got to get into some of these these injuries and how they affected some of the guys that was fortunate enough to play.
That's right, that's right. We're going to knock out the Hurt Locker for the wild card round, and we'll also talk about those teams that's waiting in the wings that were lucky enough to get those first round buys. So we're going to talk about the Bengals and the Jags, and right now, Darkness and his Bengals. He has 4 injuries. He's going to be missing Patrick Sears, who's going to be out for 3 weeks. His strong safety, 81 overall. Dewan Shazier, who's a 78 overall wide receiver. He's out 8 weeks, so he won't see any of the playoffs. Dante Morrell, who is an 80 overall wide receiver, who's out 2 more weeks, so he could possibly be back for him. And his quarterback, 76 overall, Sam Roan, who's also out for 2 weeks. So Darkness, he's missing some key pieces. So good luck to you facing off against Andy forcing them Jags. How's Andy looking over there?
He's looking up. He's got 2 injuries going with the Jags. He's got a middle linebacker, Preston Brown, out for 2 weeks. So depending on how Andy does in the playoffs, he'll be back. And he's an 84 overall, so I know he's missed right now. And he's got Nigel McMillan, 72 overall. He's out for 3 weeks. So again, depending on how well he does in the playoffs, those guys can very well be back, to give him some support in that run for the Super Bowl.
Yes, no doubt, no doubt. So the second game, Lions and Cowboys. KP and his Detroit Lions, man, he's looking strong. He's run off, that win streak that got him into the playoffs. And they actually played this game earlier, and his defense just, man, they were unstoppable, it seemed like. But he's in the playoffs right now, looking really good. He's only missing Carroll Newsom, a 72 overall halfback, who will be back in 2 weeks. So if he continues his run, he'll have him back. Not that he really needs him, but he'll at least have him back. What Expert looking like over there?
Expert, he's got a lot of injuries going on right there, but unfortunately he's off this evening. But he's got Anthony Brown, cornerback, 76 overall, 6 weeks. And most of his guys are below 80, so I'm not really sure if those guys were starters based on how well he plays. I'm
Right.
sure there was probably a lot of backup guys, but he's got Darius Jackson, halfback, 70 overall, 3 weeks. Ty Glover, right, out for 4 weeks. Gordon Pedro, he's out for 2 weeks, as well as Ben Colombo, and he's out for 2 weeks as well too. 73 overall with a broken collarbone. So
Okay.
I'm not sure if those guys really would have helped him anyway. But you never know.
You did. You never know. You never know. So after that, we got Ravens and Jets. We got young Houdini against Sunshine, Butters, Last Mohican, Mr. Man of many, many nicknames. But Houdini looking pretty good. He's missing Ronald Darby, his 85 overall cornerback, who's out for 5 weeks. And Keith Marshall, a 68 overall halfback, who's out for 5 weeks. So good luck to you, Houdini. How's Butters?
Butters, hey, Butters, how you doing, baby? We've been talking in the DM and everything. Yeah, Deron Lee. We got to keep that to ourselves, though. Middle linebacker, he's 90 overall, 4 weeks out. Need to get that injury up, Butters. And then he has Emmanuel Ogba, 93 overall. He's out for 2 weeks. And then he has his free safety, McKaylee Cochran. He's out for 7 weeks. He's an 80 overall, as well as Forrest Elby, right outside linebacker, 84 overall. He's out for 2 weeks. Yeah, he got some significant injuries right there. And of course, Jakeem Grant. That's why I let him go, Butters. He's fast as hell, but he's little. You know what I'm saying? He's out for 9 weeks. That's his second injury this year as well, too. but he's out for 9 weeks. But Butters, the best to you, bro, and you know, I'll see you next season.
The last game in the wild card round is going to be SJ and his Cardinals facing off against C-Rob and his Carolina Panthers. And C-Rob is looking pretty good. He's going to be missing Bobby Wagner, his 86 overall middle linebacker, who's going to be out for another 2 weeks. And Luke Kuechly, his 99 overall right outside linebacker, who's out for 5 weeks. Those could be pretty significant. Those 2 starters, you know, veteran guys, been in the league a long time, but he's going to be missing that. But good luck to you, C-Rob.
Yeah, and moving on to SJ and his Cardinals. That's my boy right there. He's got 2 injuries, so that's not going to hurt him too bad. But he does have his halfback Asher Shutters, broken collarbone. He's out for 3 weeks, and then I guess he did have a Burial Warfield on injury reserves, and he's back 69 overall. Not sure if he's going to make a difference for you, but again, you never know. But you know, the best of luck to you. You only have 2 injuries, bro. So you know, maybe you can go deep with what you have. Seems like you're pretty healthy.
Good. So after the wild card round, we got a couple teams, you know, waiting in the wings. I'm going to let you go ahead and knock out those AFC teams. So if you want to check out Hot Tubs Broncos and King Vitamins Browns, I'll take care of the NFC side with Gil Garza's Buccaneers and Addie's Bears.
Yeah, on Hot Tubs there. What's up with you, baby? You got LaTuan Gordon, dislocated ankle. He's out for 7 weeks, 6 overall wide receiver. And that's the only injury he has. And I think that's the only injury he's had all season. You know, because every time we do this, he always got a big donut on injuries. Well, so he got one out 7 weeks, and actually it's don't look like it's really a significant player. So, you know, whatever he's doing it right. Yeah. And moving on down to those Browns, quarterbacks out, 85 overall, Hoffman, fractured forearm. He's out for 7 weeks, and also he's got a tight end, Garrett, broken collarbone, and he's out for 7 weeks, 6 overall. But I'm sure that quarterback right there, 85 overall, is a significant person for you, though. So if I were you, I'd probably going to put him on IR, and maybe try to pick somebody up if you haven't already done that.
Yes. So Addy and his Chicago Bears. Addy's looking good. Addy only has 1 injury, and that's Rashard Becton, 85 overall free safety. He's out 6 weeks, so he won't have any postseason play. And then Gil Garza and his Buccaneers, same thing. He's only got 1 person out, and that's Jaquan Copels, a 68 overall wide receiver, and he's out for 1 more week. So he will quite possibly be playing here. Well, not quite possibly, he will. He'll be back after the advance, so he'll be back playing in the divisional round. So, you know, that's not too bad.
All right, Garza, best of luck to you, bro. Seems like you always the bridesmaid and never the bride, man. So let's see what you can do this off season, baby. You know, I'm kind of rooting for you a little bit, not a whole lot, but I'm rooting for you. Like to see you put a banner up.
This might be Garza's year. He ain't gonna be able to make the draft, so I know he's going hard here in the playoffs. So good luck to all you fellas that's in the playoffs. I know as of this recording right now, there are 2 or 3 games underway. So we're going to wrap this up, and once again, wish everybody good luck in the postseason. You know, can't wait till Friday gets here so we can knock out this free agency and everything. And, you know, let's get to work in the trade room. So
that's it.
You know, good luck to everybody. And that's it for me.
Nice being with y'all, Dynasty. Glad you listening to our show. Glad you're supporting us in every you can. And again, we'll be looking forward to seeing you Friday on free agency. And also, unfortunately, I won't be able to make the draft, but I'm sure you guys are going to make some good picks. And we'll see what happens come Saturday night, Sunday morning. Brand new season.
That's it. Let's get it going. Keep grinding. So You know, if you're listening to this, hit that like button, subscribe to the DML Network. Check us out on Twitter. You know, follow along with us on Twitter. Check out our exploits and, you know, get on that waiting list in case we ever have some openings. You know, it's the best sim league there is. But I'm your boy, Tazzarelli.
True, true.
And
This is
that's my
Mo
big
Booker,
bro.
baby.
That's it.
MoeB, baby, MoeB. Glad to be with you again, and we'll be hollering at y'all.
Yes, sir. And we out. I holla.
The Dynasty Madden League Network, the worldwide leader in CFM.